Hey, welcome back to the Thunder Pals Super Mario Maker 2 live stream. Your host, Mike. And I am undeafened.
Yes, you are.
That's good. No, I need to do that. I'm gonna throw it. Discord's being Discord, I guess. Anyway, how are you, Len?
I'm okay.
Hello.
Yeah, I wasn't hearing people before, so I'm glad that I'm hearing y'all now.
Hello.
Sucks to be you, Bird.
I know, right?
Good.
Damn it, Berg.
Get good.
Word, get good, Berg. Don't play the game until you are as good as me. Jumping over
right.
platforms.
Stop.
Didn't you know I uploaded this Super Kaizo level with it's unbeatable by anyone, and
fun.
you have to beat it, but you can't use the dev exit I used. You have to
Yup.
play it legit.
Yup.
Sounds good.
Get out my face.
It was actually something Darby did before Darby did on Sunday. He had a level and it said, ignore the dev skip, ignore the dev exit. I used it to clear the level.
Wow.
He tried playing it like twice, and he's like, no,
That makes
no, I'm using the dev exit.
Yeah. So maybe
Yeah, so
should do it without the dev exit, or not post the shit.
And I think it was in Mario Maker 1. I don't think I did it in 2. There was one time, literally only one time, where I used a dev exit. It was the Stormy Ascent remake level, that Crash Bandicoot hidden level they added to the Insane trilogy. I tried to remake at least the beginning of it. I couldn't make the whole thing. The level was just too huge for Mario Maker. Excuse me. But I was getting, I think it was like, I either did that over 2 streams or 3 streams, and that level was hard. And I beat the level in the test mode. Like, I didn't do any cheats or anything. Like, I went through the motions with everything. But when it came time to upload it, I couldn't beat it, like, to clear the uploads. Because I think that was the time when Maker 1 didn't have checkpoints. So you had to beat it in one setting, and I couldn't muster it. So I made a dev exit. But the thing with how I did it, you still had to play at least like a third of the level before you could even see the dev exit. And you still had to go through. It was almost like a bonus thing how I did it, because you still had to play a good chunk of the level before you can even get to the dev exit. And to get to it, it wasn't just like, oh, you made it a third of the way, here's the room. No, you still had to get through an obstacle course to get to it. So I kind of nerfed the level for me so I could upload it, but it's kind of like a hidden gem for someone if they find it.
Oh yeah.
That's the only time I've ever used a dev exit. because it was just like I didn't want to do a part 3 of just me doing tries, trying to upload the shit by clearing it.
The only time I've ever seen a dev exit used correct, not necessarily correctly, but in a I'm not booing the level kind of way, was this one person made a co-op level. The level is meant to be played co-op, and you have to work in tandem with the or with your partner in order to beat the level. Problem with said level is when you go to play it single player and you put multiplayer things like on-off blocks, yeah, you got to put an on-off block where you hit the on-off block, which unlocks their section, and then they run along, hit their on-off block, which unlocks your section. But the whole thing's a speed run with a tight timer. You can't do that single player. So dev exit was used, but you do have to earn that. But the dev exit can't be used. Well, I guess it could be used if you're co-op, but at the same time, it's like that's a co-op level. You need a dev exit to complete it because you can't complete it as intended in single player. So I graced them that. I even said, "Oh, okay. So this level, do not play it if you're not trying to play it with someone. If you have a friend and you want to play it, go for it. It's hard. It's challenging. But good luck with that. But there's a dev exit. Good luck getting to it. But we should boo it for the dev exit. You can't even play the level normally on single player. Well, then why did they upload it? Because it's a damn co-op level.
You idiot.
Don't play it if you don't want to do a co-op level.
Exactly.
If you have a friend, go ahead, play it. It's challenging. If you don't play it.
Nah, I gotta boo that. It got a dev exit, bro. We don't do that around here.
Hello.
Context is everything. I will very quickly excuse a lot of things if the context is okay. Dev exit is one thing. I won't immediately boo if I see it, depending on what the level is. Especially if the level has co-op or co-op course right in the title.
Exactly.
And on-off, yeah.
Yeah, so...
What are you doing?
How are you, Darth?
Hello. That's not Darth, that's Stefan. Alright, so while you was doing that, I took one of like the sample levels they give you when you first boot Maker 2, and I put it down.
Darth was flat. Me and Joe were in the actual watch party with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
So
How's everyone doing?
Dude, let him talk. I'm doing good.
Okay.
Well, I, for one... No, go ahead.
I put a dev exit on this thing to illustrate the point. Like, you don't do a dev exit and make some hard level that you can't even beat and upload it. Like, that's not right. That's not how this works. So I would never do a dev exit in this style. What I had put like this isn't the level, but let's just say, for sake of argument, I put like the dev exit here, and you have to. Well, I would put platforms to get to it, but like you'd have to go through a good part of the level first, and then it's almost like a secret exit, like how they do in Super Mario World, like. When you go into certain ghost houses, there's like an alternate exit to leave the level. So that's kind of what I did in my thing. It wasn't much as a dev exit as much as it was a secret exit. I just used it as one because the Stormy Ascent level I made was hard as hell. I wonder if it could be done better in 2 with the.
They will have to be right back. My stomach is rebelling against me from breakfast.
Oh
Got it.
no.
Got it. I want.
Well, hold on. So, I'll explain. I'll just explain just a touch. Berg already knows this. So, I have IBS, and without going into terribly too many details, my trigger, what triggers it, is food. The very act of eating food has like a 50-50 chance of triggering it. So I have to be careful, not what I eat, because anything can trigger it, but when. So on like days I work, I can't eat breakfast or lunch.
Right.
So, because last thing you want is to get there, get 30 minutes into work, and just be like, oh crap, I need to get MIA for 30 minutes. This sucks. Work doesn't like that.
No, they don't. See you when you get back.
Do you, man? You gotta get
So-
your BGs in check.
What up, Dev? What up, Darth? You're okay?
Goddamn.
You were forced to take a break from homework by a friend, so I edited some videos. I'm about to do more homework. I can play for a bit when I take another break for homework.
Homework.
Your homework sucks, bro. Like, it's supposed to help you reinforce what you've learned, but most of the time it's just like a tedious chore.
It's busy work.
Right.
It'll get you right for a job because job ain't nothing but busy work.
That's true.
Get you right.
Keep it right, keep it tight.
All right.
All right, so let me get out of this and go play some levels. I think there's some stuff in the submissions. Yeah, there's look like there's something here. Oh, this.
All right.
I don't know if I cleared these or not. Whatever, I'll just start from the bottom up. Darsh says what I'm doing mostly right now is studying. I just don't like the idea of homework.
Homework trash. But it is required.
He's like, did you do your homework? No.
Start of your grade. Prepare to fail.
It's 50% of your grade.
Bring that. You're some kind of dummy.
Don't do it. Don't even think about it. Not even if you loathe yourself. I'm
What,
guessing, no, this level, that was its description.
Oh, nice. All right, give it a shot. Sounds good.
Sounds like shit.
That's true.
Are you set?
Yes.
How are you supposed to do this?
The fuck?
Some people are just fucking bored, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like, how can I make a level that's just impossible?
Yeah, man. Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, so I'm gonna preserve my sanity and get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
don't know if y'all heard that or not. Let me know if y'all heard that on stream.
What, game over, yeah?
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, you heard it? Oh, you didn't hear it?
Well, I don't know. Sure. Can't bring it.
It went to default, so let's move that to cable B.
Oh no!
There we go. Alright, so we're not doing that one.
Like, I did it. Okay, I'm done.
It's weird. Somebody actually made Baby Park with lyrics.
Huh?
I heard Baby Park with lyrics.
I heard Lincoln Park. What's going on?
Somebody actually made
Say if it was Lincoln Park, I would roll with that.
Well, that's a hell no.
Someone
Baby
made
Park with lyrics?
Baby Park with lyrics. I don't like it regularly.
Indeed.
Oh, I guess I didn't put the dub thing. I might use this Cobweb. That works.
Cobweb Michaels.
Cobweb Michaels for dubs. Fuck it. I don't know who put a cobweb there, but it works.
Right? Somebody's a genius. Game over, yeah.
Hell yeah. They need to bring all that shit back, all that Ridge Racer, Cruising USA, Daytona shit.
Yeah.
That's what those games are missing. Fuck this
Arcade.
realistic ass. Hell yeah.
Yeah, spin.
My car, you see the exhaust pipe on this shit? This shit look hard. I don't care.
Gran Turismo. But it goes hard. How can you not?
I don't know, I'm not much into cars, so that's probably what it is.
But wait, I won. Didn't I win at winning? You gotta like my fancy car. Especially you, Bird.
Wait,
Your
what
approval is everything.
Wait, you need my approval for shit?
Everything.
Shit. I wish rap felt that way. Actually, I don't want to be the gatekeeper of rap either, because everyone likes things that are different. Just because I don't fuck with because I don't fuck with that, don't mean other people can't find some value in that. It's just annoying that that's all I hear. This fucking auto-tune ass dude don't know what the fuck a treble clef is from a fucking bass clef. And he just
Snibbity dibbity. Give it up.
Stefan, that video was almost as bad as Baby Park itself.
Oh
Oof.
god, you hate to see it.
I like to skip.
Oh,
You hate to see it.
So I played this thing already. So
You actually watched it?
No.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Yeah.
maybe not.
Yeah, I love that shit when he flipped it. It's like all you do is kill shit. You don't really want to redeem yourself. You've come here for nothing. Yeah. I don't think so.
Not really.
Not really. That shit was great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so if y'all haven't seen John Wick, y'all first of all you're throwing. Second
Yeah, watch it.
of all, you need to watch that shit immediately. And if you have not seen the other movies, go see the other movies.
See.
So there's an anime series called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, right? And they're broken up into different series. and series 5 just shows motherfuckers going through like the worst shit ever. And it gets progressively worse.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's John Wick. It starts off with a small cataclysm and envelops. And you're just wondering, like, why are we here?
Yeah, it's bad.
Like, this dude is at the top of the echelon of this shit. like, huh? This was about a dog that died. How'd we get here?
But it's so good that you don't really care that like how we got here. You're just enjoying the ride.
The ride that's one of the best rides I've rode in a long time. But I immediately made that connection because like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is just a good series overall, but what was it, Golden Wind Series 5? It was essentially it's essentially the same shit. Same type of shit. And it's just like, wow.
Yeah, they went through some shit. Yeah, they went with some John Wick shit.
It was some John Wick shit. You could say it was some JoJo shit. But bro, that shit's great. You need to watch it. Like it was something I was going to do. Like it was on the docket to do. I just like, you know, it was on the back burner. I didn't like whatever. I'll watch it one day. Man, I'm glad that one day came sooner than later because that shit was fucking great.
You need to redefine that docket. Push some more shit to the front.
Maybe. I know Stranger Things needs to be seen sooner than later.
Yeah, that's a long ride.
I didn't want to bug you about it, but yeah, I was kind of wondering to myself, like, is he ever gonna see it?
So that's a long one. Strap in. But you can get it.
I've done worse.
Yeah.
See, unlike most people who hate long-running shit, I actually like when something is long, because that means, well, that's not always true. I was gonna say that means they put some thought into it, like a JoJo or a One Piece or even a Hunter x Hunter.
Well, then again, we got How I Met Your Mother going off for no fucking reason.
Bro.
No payoff, yo.
Son, I don't know the ending to that show, and I refuse to learn it.
The ending is he ends up with Robin.
What?
Yes. The mother dies after like half, and then he's old, and then the kids are like, "Why are you telling us this story? Go for that Robin." And then he goes outside, and there's Robin. Oh, okay.
That was the ending?
That's the ending.
So it was it wasn't her, but it was her the whole time.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, exactly. They been ran out of ideas, and then they just ended with that. The kids are like, "What are you talking to us for? You love Aunt Robin. Go."
That's stupid.
And then this old head. I'm like, all right. An old Robin. I'm like, all right. Yeah, it was a good ride. First 5 seasons, then it just got fucking stupid. On the 9th season, I'm like, what are we even doing?
Why are there 9 seasons of that shit? It felt like they was gonna conclude it after 5.
No, it kept going. And then it kept going. I'm like, okay.
So, who was the mother, though?
It
was some random chick?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, so it wasn't even someone they established and that just went away from?
Some random short. She's in... You didn't see Black Mirror? She was in one of the episodes of Black Mirror. Some short chick who was brunette or what. Yes, she was in Black. You saw the Black Mirror with...
I didn't see any of Black Mirror.
Oh, you gotta put that on the docket. Shit. So, yeah, she's just some short brunette. She's like Aunt Robin, but short. I'm like, okay. Yeah, you look pretty much the same. Got big eyes.
That's just stupid.
Yes. Yes, indeed. It happened. So, yep, I saved you a good.
You sure
50.
did.
What is it?
No, because I was trying to keep up with it, but I think I hit a point like with Game of Thrones where I was current, and then I just kind of forgot about it.
Yeah, no, me and Portia watched the whole shit. Okay.
Yeah, y'all
I'm
could have
like,
been,
wait,
y'all could,
I'm
y'all
like,
could have
this
been,
is
y'all could
kinda
have been,
dumb.
y'all could have been playing Pokemon
Nah, this is
or
back in 2010, so it don't matter.
watching something else. God damn.
Bruh, it was the hype. It was the dawn of Netflix. We was watching everything, so we watched everything. This is back when Netflix was supreme and new, and everybody was on binge culture. Shit, we just watched that shit. We was watching all the things on Netflix, all the conspiracy shit. We're like, okay, we can watch these. Crazy. It was Wild West back then.
Yeah, they probably don't even have Zeitgeist up there no more.
I don't know. Well, Zeitgeist is better, but they had some straight fucking FDR moon landing shit. I'm like, okay. I mean, the Zeitgeist is actually valid, but even then, that's true too. They probably won't even put it up there, yeah. Because
That's the out of all the conspiracy shit that I was watching back then, Rich Man's Trick and Zeitgeist were like the only ones that felt like substantial. But even then, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing with this knowledge? All right, so you had your man's in the sewer who shot JFK. Okay,
Right.
cool. What y'all doing about it?
right, nothing.
Cause I can't do nothing about it. Unless y'all got
Right.
time machines or something, y'all gonna go back in time and fix the shit.
Just the Umbrella Academy.
Hmm?
That was like the whole plot of season 2 of the Umbrella Academy.
Wow.
You saying it reminded me of that. Umbrella Academy's pretty. Yeah, it was pretty good. I'm trying to think, because I think there's a season 3. Yeah. Because of season 1, season 2, they went back in the past and the JFK shit, and then there's aliens. I'm like, okay. 3 was another AOA. It was alternate timeline. Yeah, that's what. So season 1 was just like a depressing kid superheroes waking in the present day, and they're like, yo, we have a fucked up childhood because we were kid heroes, Teen Titans.
Teen Titans.
And then at the end of that, there was some cataclysmic shit, and they had to go back in the past. And the cataclysmic shit, and they created alternate timelines. So they kind of.
They had an MCU before an MCU.
Way before they just did. Yeah, they did all in a super compact manner.
Wait, what's it called?
Umbrella Academy.
Oh,
Yeah, you'd like it. You should check that out. In fact, we can get a watch party going. No, you guys, it's actually pretty good. It's like The Boys, but not as dark. It's like The Boys. It's like the MCU with some Tim Burton shit. That's kind of what it is.
What about MCU?
Umbrella Academy is like a gothic MCU type shit.
I thought we got rid of the Umbrella Corporation in Resident Evil.
No, different. Umbrella Academy. And then they got rid of that in season 3, and it was a spell. Which I probably don't know. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. It's a good
Yes.
superhero.
So what is next on the list for the watch parties?
That's a good question. I thought it was gonna be Moon Girl, but I never got a response from you. So I'm like, all right. I got this maker shit already made. I'll just use this thumbnail.
True. I'm down for Moon Girl or Umbrella. Unless you guys got a movie that's required watching.
Well, Joe, what did you wanna watch?
Bro, you remember what was that? Misfit. Remember that show Misfits?
Oh, Misfits was great.
It's like that's Umbrella Academy is a spiritual society.
I'm sorry, Bert. What was that?
What do you want to watch for the watch parties?
I mean, I don't really care. I mean, Stranger Things I would like to get through with you, but I mean, I don't know when you're up for that, and maybe just for shits and giggles, maybe the live action Mario movie.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you actually want to watch that shit?
Hell yeah, bro. I'm not gonna pay, so hell yeah. But that shit no fun.
Yeah, no, I actually kind of want to.
No, he didn't say the new one. He said the
Live
'93
action
one.
Oh, well, we can do both.
Yeah, sure.
Movie Goku.
Yeah, movie Goku. I'm assuming that's where you saw John Wick.
Yes.
On.
Correct.
So the people who haven't seen Mario can see it on there. Screw it.
Correct. Movie Goku is very reliable.
Sure.
Oh shit.
So I remember why I stopped there with his super world. His level is
Uh-oh.
hard to do, so he gets cobwebs.
Whose was that?
William Coffey. Well, this Moon Girl thing seems more relevant, so we'll do that. Then we'll do Stranger Things, and then we'll see what's up after that.
How many episodes of Stranger Things season 1, Joe? You know?
I'll search it up.
Well, I've seen season 1. You just want to start from the beginning?
No.
I mean,
Well, I didn't watch season 3, so it would be a good idea to just start with 2. Well, it depends. I mean, they do episodes.
I think so, but do you remember anything that happens in season 1?
Yeah.
Not really.
Oh.
Then we might have to watch season 1.
Open the whole shit. Get the full.
There is 34 total episodes.
All the seasons, or 34 in season
1? Total.
Okay.
34 total? That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
No,
if it was just for the first season, that'd be abysmal.
Yeah, I'm like, whoa. It was an anime, goddamn.
There is
like an hour.
Okay, so it's kind of a pattern. So it's 8 in season 1, 9 in season 2, 8 in season 3, and 9 in season 4.
Makes sense. Yeah, we can knock that out.
We'll start from the top, season 1, and go through.
Run up that hill.
Sure. Let me know when you want to start.
Sure.
We'll do it after Moon Girl.
How many episodes of Moon Girl are there?
I don't know. I don't even know if it might be done now. That's also relevant.
Moon Girl's recent, right?
Yeah, this year.
Devil Diamond. Okay, I think that's it. If this is even what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, it's animated, so it's a cartoon.
Well, I think it's still going on.
Yeah.
There is 15 episodes. The next one's on the 8th.
Aha.
Oh shit, Fishburne's in there?
That's what I'm saying, bro. He's a main character.
I am the Bowery.
I don't want to reveal his character.
The motherfucking king!
That's why I want you guys to watch it. Oh, shit. I want you guys to figure out which character he's playing. And you're going to be like, what the? Yep. That's like one of the best reveals. That was like one of the best reveals of Phase 4. It's just pages. And honestly, if they did it in the... broken, but I don't think they got the...
Would you wanted them to do a live action?
Bro, it would be the best thing ever.
Oh, Brad,
Especially after I am the Bowery. Yo.
I have a PSA about that. So for those of you who are not going to watch Mario movie on release, Avoid social media until you do, if you care at all about the movie, because you will be spoiled by everyone and their left toenails.
What is it, Wednesday? It's already out?
Oh, luckily I have tickets for Wednesday.
It's supposed to be out Wednesday.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know if some people said Tuesday or something.
Like,
I'm just giving the PSA. I have been told in several channels, ban on site any spoiler at all.
yeah, we don't play spoilers.
Yeah, we don't play
Don't
spoilers.
even play around.
Even if it's in like the spoilers discussion.
That's the only place it's allowed.
Right, that's true.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah,
No.
That's why. That's
live
why.
stream chats.
That's why it was.
Yeah, that's why that's there.
You
Yeah.
walking in there, that's on you.
Yeah, that's on you.
Yeah, it's like going in
Right.
the comments in the trailer for, like, let's say John Wick, and then he spoils the ending, you know?
I'm mad.
I'm thinking I'm mad.
For a long time, they wanted to know how I felt about these spoilers. Well, you know what? I think I'm mad. So, if you don't delete your post right now, I'm coming for you and your son.
It was a fucking spoiler.
It was just a spoiler, John. It was my wife's.
Killed it.
It was my most anticipated movie.
You killed it from me.
Damn it,
Hey,
Kev.
he killed it from me.
When the hell are you coming back so I can spoil what was it?
I'll be right back.
When the hell are you coming back so I can spoil Mufasa's death scene for you?
That's crazy. It's a good 30 years late.
Did Berg leave?
Can you say right back?
Yeah, he's doing a
Oh.
BRB. Stefan, did you order tickets for Mario yet?
No, not yet.
If we do a watch party of it, do you want to join?
What day and what time?
Mm.
I don't know.
Okay.
How was WrestleMania?
It was good. They're saying on the internet now that WWE is bought by UFC.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is not how I expected that to go.
Yeah, me neither. Like WWE is
Yeah.
scripted and UFC is like real fighting, so I don't know how that's gonna work.
They're not
But-
going to change anything.
Mm-mm.
So what's the whole point of making the partnership then?
Wait, what's happening?
For money.
Yeah. Collaboration.
For money and to smooth out competition. And also allow some crossovers.
What's happening?
WrestleMania bought. WrestleMania got bought by UFC.
No, WWE got bought by UFC. Sources say.
That's what I said.
You said WrestleMania. WrestleMania is an
Did I?
event.
Oh,
WWE is
never
the
mind.
company.
Never mind. Yeah, you know what I mean.
That's a little pedantic.
A little pedantic.
And you guys tell me to quit with the Family Guy quotes.
I do.
Damn it, Bird.
What's the family?
What's a Family Guy quote?
Ow.
That's shallow and pedantic.
Never heard it.
Well, I don't watch Family Guy, so I didn't know they used that word there. That word's a little too big for their vocabulary, but sure.
Wow, bro, you a hater.
That's
Yep.
because Peter Griffin had heard on the TV.
On Family Guy, too.
The scene was Peter Griffin was trying to fit in. Fit in? No. Peter Griffin decided somehow, some way that he wanted to act smarter. So he saw this soap opera of these two smart people talking, and the other smart guy was like, "That's shallow and pedantic."
Yeah, you're right.
And Peter Griffin
Shallow and pedantic.
picked it up and started saying that around.
Yeah,
And
right.
the others
He's
were just
"It's
like,
stupid."
do you have to insult us every time?
Yeah, no. So Berg, no matter how you feel about little shits trying to emulate said Family Guy, it's actually a well-written intellectual. If you think about it on the surface, beyond the surface.
I
And look
guess.
for it for a decent joke, and that's about it.
Yeah, no, don't do that. Just because you don't like it.
What, me not like Family Guy? It's not that I don't like it,
No,
it's
not
that
you.
I've
I'm talking
seen
about Berg.
way too
No.
much of it.
Yeah, so have I. That's what I'm saying. And Berg doesn't even watch it. So let's slow our roll.
Well, Iceberg doesn't watch it because of the troll that came here.
Right, which is that's a reason, but at the same time, don't let that bitch sour the experience. Or
Yeah, but I'm not a fan of it, like, to begin with. Like I've watched a few episodes and then this wasn't for me.
sure, so don't double down on it. It's not an intellectual show. Yes, it is.
Well, don't let a troll ruin your love or love or interest for a TV show or movie.
That's not what I said, but yeah. Either way, I'm just saying let's not frame it as such. Like you can not like it, that's fine, but you don't call it on some season 1 Teen Titan Go shit.
Deb says,
Right.
filing is great. I love the Orville.
Don't have a troll ruin your experience for a TV show or movie.
Family Guy was ruined
If
before.
you like something or don't like something, that's one thing. but don't let a troll ruin
Family
your...
Guy was ruined for me before the troll showed
Yeah.
up. The troll made it worse.
Right.
They made it work, yeah. Which is fine, yeah.
Oh, okay. But I'm just saying, don't let a troll ruin your interest for a TV show or movie.
Listen to stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I look at it now too, Lemon.
Never.
If I see a bar, I'll use it.
Yeah.
Plus, there's trolls in every community. You know, there can be a troll that comes here that loves Stranger Things. It doesn't mean we're all going to stop watching Stranger Things.
I don't know, shut up.
Shut up.
So what about that troll named Berg who wanted to, mess with Marble Snap? Are we not going to play Marble Snap no more?
Never heard of it. I mean, some people haven't even played it.
That's crazy.
We should ban Berg,
Who?
All I've ever done is gush about Marvel Snap.
Oh, I wasn't saying anything about you. I was just saying this guy named Berg.
Uh-huh.
Are you trying to Eminem
He was
me?
dissing Marble Snap, saying it was the worst game ever.
Okay, that's his opinion. He's allowed to be wrong.
Oh, he's wrong.
I mean, listen, that could be his.
He's trying to get me the
Mario
mic.
Golf exists, so I don't know what.
The only reason he would say something like that is because he wants a reaction.
Isn't that every troll?
That is everything.
Yes.
Well, I guess was
By
giving me
way,
the
I'm
mic
wa-
and
I'm watching
pencils.
Breaking Bad for my religious class.
Keep it right, keep it tight. The religious class.
Yeah, I'm watching Breaking Bad. I have to watch Breaking Bad and compare it to religion.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Is it just one episode, or is it like the
yeah,
whole
one
series?
episode.
Oh,
God
wow.
damn.
That's an assignment.
You have to pick the episode, or they picked it for you.
No, we have to watch a TV show and relate it to religion. So I'm picking Breaking Bad.
I get that, but they said one episode, so you're choosing the episode.
I guess yeah, or I'm gonna watch the first episode only and just do that.
Huh.
Okay.
Yeah, homework's weird.
I mean, if there was a homework assignment about Breaking Bad, I just watched the whole show and not do the homework assignment.
We're talking about homework and math and statistics and how you need to learn your ABCs of accounting.
I hate math. It's the whole reason I won't major in business. Too much accounting and math.
Hate to see it. My biggest advice to you, especially as trying to get anything out of college, is take business. It's probably the only thing that's gonna, in all
I'll
honesty.
be honest with you. From the courses that I took in college, business is one of the top things that I remember. Let's see, I have psychology background, which has helped me so much in life. I cannot begin to more strongly recommend psychology, however way you want to actually phrase that so it makes sense. Business is right up there too, because now I understand how businesses work, the value of a dollar, and that businesses exist to make money. If they don't, they're not a business. They're an organization. And there are different tricks and how accounting works. How, like, for example, D. You have Apple. I have dollar. I want Apple like dollar. It's obvious what's going to happen, right? I give you dollar, you give me Apple, right? That creates 4 transactions. Minimum. My dollar goes down. My Apple goes, whatever asset the Apple is, goes up. Your app, whatever asset the Apple is in for you, goes down. And the dollar goes up. Thus creating 4 different transactions. And that's how, ultimately, how all accounting works. I learned that. It's useful to know because when you see transactions occur in the every day, you can just say, oh, that's good to know. And when something is off, you're just like, wait, huh? No, this is sus. Why are you sus? No. This isn't right. I'm staying away from you. There was another class that really helped. Engineering. Engineering, or at least fundamentals of engineering, is so huge for mechanical comprehension. To understand how machines work and being able to pick them apart logically, that's huge.
Yeah.
I'm majoring in political science.
So, Stefan, your main thing is don't be a sucker. We're living a capitalist system. Learn business. Learn how money works. Learn where the trail goes. And,
I took business law in community college. Does that count?
learn money. That's all I'm going to say.
So economics.
Learn money.
Not
That's it.
necessarily economics, but how money works.
That's the whole anything. Bro.
Psychology
Well, in
will
order
help
to do
with
well in
that
business,
too.
you have to know how the world of politics works.
No. Learn money.
Okay.
Don't psych yourself out.
I know this level.
So pretty much no other major matters except for like business and stuff.
You're going into political science, so accounting. That's going to be huge for political science. You're going to need some econ and some law. Oh, and psychology. You won't get very far in political sciences without knowing how the human brain thinks. Being able to see a group of people and know their reaction based on what you're going to do or what is happening, that's going to be absolutely huge.
True.
You don't need much, but you need to understand how that works.
Right.
It is pleasant, and that's why why I believe D is so strongly saying it, because it is huge.
Yeah, no. School, well, I'm not sure if this is stream for that, but school is kind of limited in scope. I don't want you to learn that too late. Like we all do.
Like I did. School is kind of trash. School is necessary for certain things, but for the most part,
You don't need it.
you really don't.
It's good to pick up a skill.
You need it for social interaction. because you don't want to not know how to talk. Finesse and finagle.
Although, I'll be honest, there are some things you can only learn in school. Like, you're not going to learn about gap in real-world practice. And no one is going to start letting you handle their corporate finances without, going to school. That's just a disaster waiting to happen.
Pretty much.
Darfrad would be riding her ponies instead of talking about all this math.
Well, let me change the subject. Berg, what day are you watching the Mario movie?
I was thinking about waiting, but it seems like that might be a bad idea. So I might have to see it day of.
So Wednesday?
Yeah.
When's the Mario?
The movie comes out Wednesday.
So you're gonna watch both? Oh, so you okay?
Well, I'm actually, I'm probably gonna see it in theaters because there's not gonna be a bootleg out day one.
I mean, there could be.
Probably is. It's probably bootleg out now.
No, I
Official
checked
record,
on.
we do not condone bootlegging movies from theaters. Just saying that.
I'm just saying that because. Yeah, well, I'm just asking because Stefan wants to watch it, and I don't think he's gonna see it in theaters, so I don't know. Maybe we can probably watch it this week sometime before the pod.
Yeah. Just see if you got it in whatever site wants to work.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to hang out for a bit. I'm gonna head out now. See you later.
See ya.
Yeah, no problem.
Berg, did you talk to Joe about that?
I did not. I just remembered it when he signed off.
I guess we can, yeah, you can DM it.
Bird duck.
Yeah, that's a DM. Where am I ducking?
Underneath the bridge. Or stand next to the ball bell, whichever comes first. Then you gotta hit the Goombas up onto that rising platform. While avoiding the star. Oh, now you can just stand next to the bullet bill with the star. Or, with the star and never get it. Oh, you can get it once. But you don't have to duck there. Because I think ducking is just going to make the bullet bills not hit you.
Yeah, but what else am I supposed to do from there?
You're just supposed to let the bullet bills hit you somehow, and not get hit by the shellmate, and never ever let a star come out.
Do it.
In other words, stop ducking.
Stop ducking? Okay. Oh, I'm supposed to die here? Is that what it is?
There you go.
If any of y'all said something, it got cut off.
No worries. I'm just standing here looking at things.
I don't know why I don't feel the same joy others do in control levels.
It's not joy. Control level is about proving that you could do something at a scant modicum of difficulty. You don't really play games for that reason, so it makes sense. You just gotta think of it as a challenge, and do I want to complete said challenge? It's more of a personality type.
People rave about this shit and they fucking love it, and it doesn't do anything for me.
You're not feeling sensitive.
I don't. I'm just like...
Makes sense, you're not into sports.
Mayoko, welcome. I fucked up. Figured that out. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Pleasant says like Kaizo, but this isn't even a consistent showcase of skill on the player's side. I could respect Kaizo for that. Like, it takes like hand dexterity and a deep knowledge of the game to get through the obstacle course. I can respect Kaizo for that, but a lot of people just see hard stuff and they string it together in a way that's like, oh, you did that? Do this, do this. At least Kaizo, at least the original person who made this shit, he made it because he was so good at the shit, he wanted to test himself and make the shit harder. That's what he did. And it was worse because he did it using the actual original cartridge. He's one of the first ROM hackers. And I played some of the Super Kaizo World stuff. I think his name is Panga. The shit that he made, bro. Like, it's like night and day. What people consider Kaizo on Mario Maker, it's not even a thing. They just saw some hard shit and wanted to replicate it. They're not actually good at making levels. Not actually good at making levels.
Well, what makes the hardness of Kaizo and random they're doing? What's the difference in that?
Your man's actually constructed a level that makes sense. Like,
okay,
it'll come as a surprise initially, but then as you're playing the level, it's like, oh, that's why he did this. He's actually kind of testing you. He put the tutorial in the shit, kind of follows Kaisho Tenketsu a bit because he intros the shit. He gives you a tutorial on what you're gonna have to do later in the level, and when you get to that point, you realize why that was there. And it's still hard as shit, but at least you have a framework of how to do the shit. As opposed to a level in Mario Maker, you don't know what you're gonna get. They just throw you into the deep end with all this stuff that you're expected to know. Oh, you clicked expert and super expert. You should know how to do this.
Right.
Some people aren't aware about that because it's not like something that's in the instruction manual. It's an advanced thing you learned, and you expect everyone else who touches the shit to know what you learned. And it doesn't work that way.
So what do you do for the people who don't know it? How are they supposed to learn it?
I guess they just, it's a crash course type shit.
Right. Isn't that most things?
Yeah. It just rubs me the wrong way.
Yeah.
But a lot of things rub me the wrong way.
You don't have to play the level if you don't want. There are other levels you can play.
I don't see why we're dogging this guy's creation.
Well, no, this isn't a Kaiser level. This is a troll level.
Oh.
So there's a difference. But I'm trying to reframe it in my mind that it's not a troll level, but more a puzzle level, and I gotta figure out what I need, how I need to move to beat it.
A good troll level is built like a puzzle.
Right. And that's the thing. Like if everything's beatable, it just don't get frustrated quickly. Like sometimes you gotta go through it 800 times. Maybe not 800, but maybe 30 times.
However, they are to be immediately skipped if you ever get one in, say, Endless Expert or Endless Super Expert.
Yeah.
You don't ever want to see them there.
Because there's nothing wrong with trying to figure something.
No, I don't mind that part. It's the, I guess, lack of care on the level designer's part.
Lack of care for the newbie.
Yeah. I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, well. So not everything's intermediate. And some people don't, and that's kind of on some people, you know? If you run into a problem, how you choose to solve the problem, that's kind of, it's personal. Do you run head first at it? Do you analyze it first? Do you run tests? Like, these are all different ways to solve said problem. And sometimes you gotta go at it at a different perspective.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta walk away from something and come back with fresh eyes.
Right. Or even then, like sometimes, like I'll do it, like thinking about it, like say, like I'm playing Smash. Say I'm fighting somebody new. I probably won't attack for like the first 40 seconds just to see what's going on. Versus other people, I'll just run in and just start swinging. Different approaches. There's no one like solution, you know, and it's not really. It's just a way of solving said problems. Every obstacle challenge is just that, you know. And different challenges and different solutions.
I guess it's just annoying having to die repeatedly to get to the solution.
That's crazy, because that's literally evolution. You have to die a billion times to see what works. That's like a fact of embrace that fact, period. Because there's no other way to know what is not the way. That's what it sounds like. You just want it to just be like a auto scroll where you don't die and things just happen. Like, how else are you supposed to know that this is the way outside of not running into an obstacle? If something that kills you, okay, just go the other way. Stop here, jump there, all that other stuff. Losses are lessons. That's literally what it is. It's how you progress. And you keep doing that until... Don't take a death as, oh, I died. I should feel... No. Don't feel bad for dying. You died, okay, I did something wrong. And you approach it differently. Until you find the solution.
I guess it just doesn't feel good. Like that's like game feel wise, like having to die repeatedly.
Well, it's the game you play.
Because I always use Celeste as an example of how to do death right.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you died repeatedly to like learn something, but once you completed the section they wanted you to do, you don't have to do it again. You're not forced to do the same thing over and over. It's like you got it. Here's your reward, checkpoint. You don't have to do this crap again.
Mm-hmm. Now you can like that, but that's not the norm.
Berg.
Yeah.
Berg.
It's a good thing that makes you feel good, but that's not the norm.
How many people like going after the golden strawberries?
Look, that's not the base mode of the game. That's something that's lost levels. That's Mario 2. You beat the game and now you want another challenge, so they inserted the golden strawberries in there for you. That's not part of the base game. You can roll credits and not get a single one of those. And I know there's harder versions of the game. There's like the B-sides and C-sides, but that's not the core game of Celeste. That's additional.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get harder than the gold strawberries, as with two exceptions. 3. The chapter 9 is arguably harder than the gold strawberries. The winged strawberry for chapter 1 is harder than all the gold strawberries, except the gold strawberry for chapter 9, which I think there might only be like 100 people in the entire world who to this day have it. Because it's just painful. But the point I'm making is the gold strawberry is the troll level that you're seeing. You have to learn, you have to see, do good, and if you fail anywhere, you have to redo the whole thing.
Far from the back, yep. That's literally life. Because think about, not to get meta or whatever, but think about a breakup. If you break up with a chick, you're starting from scratch. Because it's a new chick. You're not gonna, I'm gonna take what I previously did with previous chick and those points will count and help me toward this new relationship. No. The experience, sure, but even then, you're starting from scratch. Like, whenever you're doing something, you have to approach it as that, you know? Now, you can use tools from previous, problems you solved, yes, but it's a new save file. Yeah.
Yeah.
That relates, with anyone.
I think Bird's tired already.
No. I'm just taking it in.
Yeah. It's all love, and I can tell it's difficult, but I'm not gonna...
You're not gonna sugarcoat it and know what I want you to.
Yep. I would never do you that disservice. You've known me this long. Like, if something's uncomfortable, gotta go. This shit's
Like that.
that you
Yeah,
like.
I did just see that.
Yeah, this level is not helping anything right now.
Hello, Twilight. Edgerton. Welcome.
Welcome, Twilight.
Yeah, think about it. Like the black bulbs that I'm playing now, bro. You know how many times I lost with that shit?
No, for sure.
So
I'm
whatever.
struggling to imagine D lose.
Bro, it happens all the time. But that's the beauty of it. That's what makes me so battle hard. That's why I say what I say. And when I don't talk, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So I listen and I'm quiet.
One doesn't speak unless one knows.
I know the bars. Oh, that's the Mando quote of the year. Yeah, no, it's not a, and that's a, I have no problem letting you know that I lose. Because all of those losses, that's the thing. So I don't let those get like.
You cut off partially.
All of those losses are information, and now I'm much better for it. Like it's a game. It's a game for a reason. The game don't stop. You don't never stop. You don't stop learning.
Yeah, Twilight. The memberships are currently down until YouTube can figure stuff out.
Yeah, for some reason, even though we did everything right on our end, memberships are not like working.
And the worst part is, they told me that like I did the thing, and like, oh hey, the day after you're supposed to pay, hey, it's not right. Fucking.
I don't follow it.
I mean, it's a representative or some shit.
I will give Twitch one thing.
Yeah,
we didn't make much money on that, but when we did make money, they paid us. So if you wanna support the channel using the Streamlabs link is preferred.
Hello, River Alice. Welcome.
Hey, Patreon.
I think that the Patreon's live, but I'm not sure if you can subscribe yet.
Oh, okay.
But I definitely did stuff on there. I need to get back to that. I'm probably not gonna stream Tuesday and try to finish this podcast stuff and Patreon stuff that we need to get straightened up. And I think I'm just gonna release them as I get them. Like as I finish with them, I'll release them because trying to wait for all 7 is like.
I was just doing all at once. Oh, you're gonna do one and one.
See, this level didn't. I guess it did prepare me because it did show me the dry bones under it. I'm not expecting to be shot with a gun the minute I come out of a door.
Expect the unexpected.
You're not, Bird? Would have thought you would expect that.
Okay, but that's fine. You got shot. Cool. That was a record last year. Now you're coming in. You know what to look.
My thing is, it was so quick, I didn't even see what would be the option to get around said
So
thing.
slow.
Oh, so
No, I literally opened the door.
Okay, now you know that's
yeah, that was a fish, or that was a fish trap. It's used in trolls. Basically, when they get in range of the player, the fish is just hovering there. When you get them, or when you get close to enough, or close enough to it, it triggers, and because it's a dry fish out of water, it just falls and goes splat. But if it's placed at a door, anything coming out of that door is immediately going to get hit by the fish.
Yep. So now you know.
Which generally means one of two things. Either A, you are not supposed to go through that way, or B, you need a power-up.
You tell me where else am I supposed to go here?
I'm
The minute,
watching.
the minute I go through that door, I'm dead.
I am watching. What was in that space block above you? Or can you go down?
I already entered the door, so. Probably the same things that come out of that side.
Oh, it's not placed at the door. It's coming out of a bullet bill. So you just gotta get close to the bullet bill.
Yeah, but I don't
Question
know
is what's coming out of the other launcher?
Exactly. A 1-up.
What up, baby?
So your options here are to hit the buzzing beetle or fall down the hole. Or hit the buzzing beetle and then fall down in the hole. Those are your options. Wow.
I think I had enough.
Okay.
Easily. This is also an option.
Don't worry about it.
On to next. Crisscross. Everybody clap your hands.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I was fully expecting the fur plant and getting make it so you can't get buzzy beetle. What's a
Found a couple of levels you could play. I don't know if they're good, but they're apparently top rated.
I'll accept 5 out of 5 at this point if I don't have to play stuff like that last one. I mean 5 out of 10, not 5 out of 5, so that don't make no sense.
Okay. I know I submitted one for someone else in Discord.
You did, I played it first, and it was...
What, you beat it?
No. I did not.
Okay. That person was trolling then.
It is what it is.
Should have level viewed before I went in to see it.
Alright, so I beat this level, so I don't have to play it. I'll enter this new one you just put in. Hopefully it's good. It is 8:18. Boom, da, boom, dum, boom, dum, boom. It's River Ellis. I blame my big phone. You're off the hook for now. Bowser's Moving Castle. It's supposed to be a play on Howl's Moving Castle.
yes?
It's definitely moving. Oh, it's kind of cool. Yeah, someone popped in, or maybe not. Oh yeah.
yeah.
This level's cool.
It's from this list that I got top-rated Mario Maker levels.
Fuck.
I did not know if it was hard. I just knew it was top-rated.
Well, checkpoint.
Checkpoint.
No, this level's actually really good.
So, apparently, if you want to go see the Mario movie, go talk to Spencer. He's got extra tickets.
I'm probably going after work, if anything. I don't know if he's gonna be around at 11 in the morning.
Checkpoint.
Yeah, boy.
You may have realized how chaotic this was.
Good, Bird.
Nah, some people don't like it when the item respawns in. But he did it in a clever way where it's not always there.
But
And you
That's
gotta...
kind of what I like. Either make it really clever, or make sure that they know darn well you have limited uses, but don't make it so brutally hard that you have to use all three.
Yeah.
And for the love of God, don't have what happened in Froggenup's recent stream, where you have a boss fight and they're just spamming, what was it? The Big Shroom, the Link power-up, and the SMB, or the Super Mario Land flower. And they're just spamming it from cannons all around him during the middle of the boss fight, and it's just like, don't do that. Please don't do that.
That was a great level.
Here's another one.
Complete! Victory! Success! I won!
Success. I'll give you your heart. You never see that kind of level? I never see that kind of level either. That shit was great. Those kind of levels is why I like Mario Maker. Like, it was a really good concept. And he used it throughout the whole level. He developed it. He introduced it. He developed it. He even twisted it with the boss fight. like the twist and the conclusion was the boss fight, because you're doing the thing he was doing, utilizing the platforms and the on-off switches, but now it's like continuously moving, and now you gotta jump and duck saws and fire. Like the shit was just done well, man.
Considering it has 60,000 clears, I think you're not alone in that regard.
It wasn't a cakewalk either. Because I could have easily died many times on that shit.
Oh, you'll be proud. I managed to alter my route so that's 6.4 miles now.
6 point.
Because apparently one of the roads that I use is angled.
Yeah,
So
that's
instead
not-
of just walking, like, easiest way is to look at it like a triangle. If you have a right angled triangle, instead of walking the long way of the angle, instead of walking the short way to the angle, it's like I walk the angle, then I walk the long side, then I backtrack the long side and re-walk the long angle.
I've walked the ages.
So
Snowball platforming.
this dude Rainy Dragon put his maker code in the Discord. I'm cool with it, but like, are you even here to watch me play your thing?
Don't matter. Just play this shit. Do it, Stremmer.
This level looks cool. I don't know if I can do this. I know what he wants me to do, but I'm not sure how I'm supposed to do it.
A high jump, hold the jump when you hit the get thing. Rain is random. Welcome to you.
Crap.
Rain is random. Doing 100 per color.
Whatever, manner.
My man.
That shit was funny. Yesterday during Splatoon. Okay. Sadie's recording right now.
Yo, is Sadie streaming right now?
No, because she wasn't streaming. She was recording. So she rather do shorts than my shit. I think that was on my end had a graphical blip and I didn't see what was happening. She said she wanted to focus on shorts rather than streaming. That's what I gathered from what she was saying. So we all kept saying, "Yo, Sadie's record." Stop.
A lot of people have started noticing that their shorts are going up, their streams are going down, and I'm dismayed that people have so much short attention spans that they only care about shorts.
It's the TikTok gym, boy. It's the information, man. If you ain't saying it quickly and effectively, saying nothing.
Which I don't think I'm a fan of, but
You wanna be a boomer? Go on and that. Well, just don't adapt. That's also.
I don't like that people don't like thinking.
Not thinking is the same. What they're doing is not thinking. What they're doing is you gotta think about it. The human brain only has a capacity for like 150 relationships. So if you're getting bombarded, which we are, you don't have time to sit and dwell on something that isn't useful to you. The way you're consuming content and the way that you produce content don't have to be the same. So we should be on the trend of, fast form content, sure, but that and not taking relevance to the fact that that's what's happening. That's not good. That's a sentence for a content. That's like saying, "Oh, video. What the hell?"
I'm
Like
not
everything-
speaking as a content creator. I'm speaking as an observer, like someone
Sure.
who's looking at it. Cause like I can watch a short form video, a long form video, and a stream and be fine.
Sure.
Why is it that it seems to be like a trend to like focus on one thing versus the others?
It's what people like. People have their own spaces, you know. It's where they find their ecosystem. People found their calling or their niche, their tribe. Short form videos, TikToks, shorts, whatever. That's what's going up now because that's what's popular. Some
It's
people
what's
do
popular,
it.
and it's because it's very quick, and it's very, very quick, and it's also there's a word for it. Where you allow anything to, or almost anything to happen, regardless of whether it's actually bad or not. There's a term for that. Unregulated? That's close.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real close. So that's what I'll roll with.
Not really
It's-
unregulated, but yeah, it's the new. Yeah, it's the burgeoning
Like, for example,
product.
on TikTok, you could go on TikTok and make a quick little thing about you tossing dynamite into a random or not dynamite, you can't get dynamite, firecrackers into a random mailbox, blowing it up, and gets millions of views, but it's perfectly okay.
Sure.
Even though what you did was an illegal act, it's perfectly okay.
Right. It's the Wild West. But same thing as YouTube having fucking hentai and shit. It's,
YouTube don't have hentai.
in the early days, and yes, it did. They
In
have
the
all
early
types-
days, I'm talking about now.
But well, TikTok is in said early days.
Is hentai on TikTok?
Probably. Probably, yeah. Huh?
Asking for a friend.
Asking the real question. This guy's spit. Probably, you probably find some. I mean, you know, not directly, but you probably find some shit.
I'm
Or you
good.
can find a TikTok-inspired hentai porn.
I'm good. I don't need the hentai.
Yeah,
Actually, I had to tell people, or because people in Nassies were talking about the government trying to shut TikTok down or stuff. I said, no more of that. We can't have that in this chat. Sorry. Berg's chat, yes.
Yeah, good
That
luck.
chat, no. That gets straight into political discussions, and we can't have that there.
We
We'll
can
shut
we can be political here. I have no problem with that. I have the
Here.
problem with the people
Here we
who
can.
they
Not there.
Yeah, I get that. My problem comes in when someone wants to be a missionary, and like they'll die on the hill of what they're talking about, and it's like, bro, come on, like
You're
I-
not
I-
that far.
like you're not defined by this shit.
If you are, then you need not be here because we need some fun.
Like, I'm all for discussing something civilly. The minute it gets into toxic horse shit, that's when I gotta bow out.
Cognitive dissonance.
Unfortunately, that's a lot of the climate is very polarized.
Yeah, that's the internet.
The idea of understanding and acceptance, no one wants that. Everyone is promoting screaming at you.
I need to be right.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I have to be right, you have to be wrong, and I'm gonna shove it down your throat until
I'm the
you say otherwise.
because my ego is shallow.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, and it's not just like an individual or whatever. You have things like the media promoting this. You
Mhm.
have
Oh, it's all wrestling, bro. It's all kayfabe. Ever since the politics got into fucking, which was it, 2008, where just every fucking whatever is a wrestling match, and everything was to be promoted as, oh, he slammed him. Or I said,
Point.
bullshit. They disagree. I'm like, yo, get the fuck out of here, you corny bitches. But also, that's the shit that got them where they are with the ratings. So.
Exactly. And
we're in because everything's a fucking
so
wrestling.
to mix it up a little bit, just a little bit, to
Swag.
throw a bit of a curveball at you, D. You said, do you want to be a boomer? Okay. You either follow the trend or you're pretty much a boomer. Yes. That's the trend. Not following that trend makes you a boomer.
Not at
There's
all.
the curveball.
There's two different things. The thing about the boomer is a very real thing. Kind of.
We've scared Lemon away. Which means we went too far. I'm sorry, Lemon.
No, what? We don't go too far here. Unless specifically asked to not talk about something. Then sure.
Well, he probably don't. This subject's probably a bit too heavy for a non-podcast, but we've done worse. Yeah, lucky I ain't Mother Andrew Tate's name yet.
Remember, Pleasant Lemon is my voice of sanity. He's the one who really keeps me from going off the deep end on stuff.
No,
him just mentioning that says, yo, I went too far, I need to scale it back.
Lemon's a beast. He came out of nowhere too. He didn't want to be in my. I'm like, this is why you are. You straight Doctor Strange and shit.
Nah, Pleasant's my guy.
So if you're still there, I'm sorry I went too far, Lemon.
I don't think you.
I don't think it was you. I think when it might be a combination of how the levels have been. They haven't been the most exciting, aside from that one joint with the on-off switches. And this isn't a light subject we're tackling, so he's probably like, "Yeah, I'm good." It's 8:37.
Right.
Y'all got it. Y'all ain't getting attacked right now.
Yeah. What were we saying before? But yeah, no. So the thing about boomers is it's a real thing, and it should not be ignored because we're in the state we are in because said bitches want to be bitches. You need to hurry up and. But that's the thing; they don't think they will, so that's why they're holding on to that grasp of control, passing the thing. It's the whole generational thing. But thankfully, Gen Z's kind of stepping up. They're like, "Yo, this is bullshit." And I'm like, "All right, I'm here for it." Which, to our credit, a lot of more kind of aren't. It's kind of over it. Yeah, whatever. We're apathetic. And the whole real, it's actually Gen Z versus the boomers. That's the real thing. The millennials, we're just in the fucking middle. We're getting blamed for shit that, Gen Z's doing, but also boomers don't really know the difference.
Boomers don't know the difference because they're boomers.
It's like Gen X and millennials.
They literally don't. If you're not in their group, they don't care about it.
Gen Z tight at us because we can have fun with our enjoyment, and they don't see it. They're mad that they had to give up fucking Marvel and fun shit like that, and they're mad at millennials and actually making a living off the shit. Oh, Gen X, yeah, Gen X. They're like right above us. But Gen X is like, y'all grow up and do what the boomers say because we'll get in trouble. Fuck that. And we're kind of just over it, so. And the problem with the Gen X, like y'all was supposed to, but y'all was quiet and let the bullshit happen, and now we're all screwed because y'all are directly under fucking.
I never understood the differences between the gens. I just saw it as like old boomers versus the young generation.
So you don't want to have a limited viewpoint like that.
Every single generation wants to outdo the previous one and be a little bit more wild. So I only started noticing that when whatever generation had disco and whatever generation, their previous generation, something different, I noticed that in ever increasing trends among every generation.
So for what you can kind of a good tell right now, Berg, Gen X is that the disco sucks, rock and roll fucking bullshit. That's them motherfuckers.
That's Gen X.
That's Gen X. The fucking white classic rock, whatever bullshit. Your disco sucks. Haha, we're gonna whatever the fuck. Remember what's that shit? What was that shit? Woodstock. When everything was like all that. The people who were like 18 to like 25 when it was becoming 2000. That
Whereas you, Berg,
boomers are like our parents, 60s and like shit. People in their 60s.
you and I, Berg, are millennials.
And then Gen Z is like after, like the
Nice.
cusp of the 90s. So like 99 in backwards.
I can promise you, I don't act like any other millennial I've ever seen. Which is good, but it also means that I struggle to adapt.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta think about it. Adapt to trauma differently. And yes, our whole fucking generation. We've been through how many catastrophes? How many fucking wars? How many fucking extinction events?
Wars?
Yeah, bro.
None since World War II.
Y'all forget if Afghanistan was a thing?
That was not a war.
That was a war.
That was a conflict. That was not a war.
That was a war.
This is one of those times I'm being pedantic.
That's exactly. But that's the thing too, because a lot of people our age are not here living anymore.
I mean, your man said mission accomplished, right?
Yeah. Oh no, it was trash, but it was still bombs went off.
Mission accomplished.
Especially on some bullshit. Like, bro, come on. How many fucking tragedies? How many tornadoes? Like, enough. Give a fuck. And that's why look. We're all fucking joy. Like, bro, we're fucking over. What the fuck? Let the shit happen.
I'm a little apathetic because, like, maybe because I don't fully understand it, and I don't get why people are beefing that don't need to be beefing. It's just on some, like, bro, like, shit is stupid.
It really is.
It's because. Alright, so the reason why people are beefing when they don't need to be beefing, it stems back from. I'm not saying it's because of this law, but this law is in effect, well, not quite a law, but it is anywhere you enter this particular building or this particular place. If you do this certain thing, you will be arrested, you will be placed in jail, and you are going to have your life very much ruined if you do this thing. Even though anywhere else, you're perfectly fine. That same concept. And what it is if you go into an airport and you scream fire or bomb, you will be arrested.
Well,
and you will be lawfully charged and convicted too.
Good, don't do that.
Well, see, my thing is, and I don't want to cut you off, but we live in a society. You don't like. There's just certain things that like you don't do. Like you don't yell fire in a movie theater. That shit is stupid. Like you're in a bottleneck space. You yell fire, people are gonna start panicking and trample each other.
Right. I'm not arguing that. I'm not. But that same mentality about why you can't do that is being used on social media. There are so many people, and all it takes is one tiny little influential figure to say, yo, you know, NASA lied to us, so the Earth is flat. You know that, right? And suddenly everyone just eats it up, despite everything telling you, and it's now spreading across, and it's just like, why?
That comes from a lack of, that's just, I want a community. And you guys think this way, and you accept me for thinking this way, so we must be friends. Which is a horrible place to be because you need a reality check people to actually care about your well-being and base your reality in facts. Or else you're just living in a delusion. Don't who let you live in. But that's kind of thing. People don't like to be challenged, and people don't like to be wrong on the internet.
That's
They can't
No one
fact.
likes to be wrong, to be honest.
anything
On the
wrong.
internet, it's worse.
Wrong on the internet.
It's because on the internet you have millions of people who you see but don't actually care you exist. They see you as a number and nothing more, unless you're one of the influencers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it gets to people. It's a new phenomenon. It really is. That's the whole thing.
Just like ever shrinking and more complex phones, this idea of planned obsolescence, this idea of constantly advancing technology to intentionally outdate the previous technology, only to drive more money.
Well, yeah, planned obsolescence all about money, because that's the thing. You can't make anything too good because there's no need for a replacement, because you know how people work. I'm gonna buy the thing that works and keep with it, and I'm gonna stick to it because I'm not gonna try to buy no new shit, because what if it sucks and I don't want to waste my money. So that's like the whole thing. It's plans obsolescence because it feeds into that. Oh, I trust this thing. It's gonna be reliable, so I'm gonna keep buying this and only this.
Berg, at that spot, you can't be using your extra jump with the nut to get over. You're going to need that extra jump to get to the door.
Yeah, I realize that. I'm not sure what to do in this instance. Those levels getting me tight, to be honest.
Let's get it on.
Pleasant said you weren't on the hook to begin with. Fuck you talking about?
Talking to me.
No, I meant fuck you talking about it and fuck you talking about it.
What,
Yeah,
me
no,
being
you-
on the hook?
You ain't on the hook. You was never on the hook. What you mean? You know who was on the hook? Kebab was on the
He's on a spear. He's on a skewer. What a cornball, bro. Bro, I never liked it.
You never like
I did. I'm like, who is this guy? First of all. And I'm just like, all right. This is the new person on the team.
He's the new person.
Corny ass jokes and shit. I'm like, bro, look at that. There we go. That's the whole. You get those type of motherfuckers disguised behind the cloud of Nintendo. It's all nice, all fun, all. Wait, this is. I mean, how many fucking times you gonna fucking run this shit? Creates this fucking false ass identity, you know, or this false sense of whatever security. Where toxic behavior is just ignored on children. This is a fun place. It's fun, great, whatever. That's the shit I can't say. Be real. But you're gonna see that.
I'm not sure what you're supposed to do here. Yeah, that is whack. Because Nintendo is supposed to be a family-friendly type thing, but then you get people like him who pervert that shit.
The worst motherfuckers, like really? Or at least a cornball. It's worse because you're under the fucking guise of I'ma not be a fuckboy. Whereas in any other community, I'd rather the up front be a bitch.
I'm not a fuckboy, look.
Mm-hmm. Trying to run this. Bird, give me the keys.
I'm a better Smash player, so I should run Thunder Pals.
Right, give me the channel.
Like Smash was like the one thing that we're known for.
And that's the thing that, as it was perverted, I did. And that's what happens when I fucking took a step back. That's what really probably got me tight. Man, bro, get out of here. So you don't want me at the fucking home. Because there'd be a whole lot of motherfuckers not here. But, you know, have to keep it friendly, keep it casual.
It's neither here nor there.
Keep it casual.
And yet, it just dawned on me something crazy about all this social media trend, or I'll rephrase that, this social media trend bullshit.
Go on.
It's bullshit.
Uh-huh.
It's bullshit because it's not necessary.
Of course not. This
Like,
is the thing, bro.
what? Like, look at you, Berg. Other than the fact that you're trying to do a YouTube channel, what do? You go to sleep, you wake up, you eat breakfast, you go to your job, you come home, you do something until you're ready to pass out again. Eh?
Yeah, that's kind of been the life for a couple of years now.
That's actually, a theme. And work, production, that's always going to be a thing. It's like you're either working and producing, or you're working and doing a service, or something along those lines. But it's just like,
Welcome to capitalism.
that's the thing. Whereas this social media, it's dawning on me, who the hell cares? Other than literally everyone, how does it actually matter?
It matters and it doesn't matter.
It does. It does. Because it's the next form of communication. Because that's where businesses and everything, that's the next. As far as social shit, like, oh, who been Hobbs broke up with Skibbity?
So, hold on to that thought, D.
Skibbity.
It's not that that's where businesses communicate. They only communicate on it because it's popular, because it's growing, because they feel, there's a lot of people on here. Let's throw an advertisement here and get our name out a little bit.
Correct.
Skibbity.
Oh, yeah.
Which gets into the thing, Stefan, from earlier. You said you didn't want to take business. I learned that in business. No company does things, or no company will ever spend money without one of two things: a specific reason to develop money, or to use that money. Not two different, two of the same. A reason and expected ROI. No company will do that. So in this situation, no company would actually put an advertisement on TikTok if they didn't think they'd get money from doing it.
Correct.
This
Or at
is a
least
fact.
ROI. And that's really
That, Stefan, is why business is important.
Listen, it's all full. That's what I've been saying. It's all full circle. You gotta focus on what, man. You can't focus on old, outdated fucking notions. Unfortunately, an outdated notion is that college will get the job.
College will get you a job? No, it will not. Not immediately. It depends on your field.
College will get you some friends. That's really what it'll do. It'll get you some friends. It'll get you to know some people that you probably wouldn't get to know otherwise, other than
through college.
And a few concepts you wouldn't really be able to get outside of a classroom.
Right. Or at least
I'm realizing there are some, and only some things you can only learn in a classroom. Most everything else.
Yeah. So the thing about that is when I was in crazy, like I was studying physical therapy and like philosophy and shit, and honestly, I learned mostly everything off of YouTube. That's
You
really
can
what.
learn philosophy from YouTube?
Yes. In fact, like Gazer, I'm gonna show you what opened the door. I don't know if they used to do it, so it was basically 8-bit philosophy. So it was the philosophy concepts all done under the Zelda 8-bit animations.
You're
And that
talking to an animator who does 8 and 16 bits. I understand.
I'm gonna send it to you now. It was great, and it was great. Like 5 years ago, or maybe 10. Shit, it was great 10 years ago when I went, and it's probably still great now. But it was cool because it was basically the Zelda animation, but they would break down the concept of forms, concept of the shadows and stuff like that, or the major philosophy points or talking points. And I'm like, yo, this is cool. And I was just watching a bunch of this. I'm like, damn, I feel smart. Meanwhile, I'm learning all of this not in the classroom, but at least the classroom pointed me in the direction to look at these because I didn't know what the fuck they were saying. I'm like, bro, I don't know the hell this shit. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? So I went to I typed it in. I typed in whatever the philosophy concept was, and then I saw that this guy did an animated short on the same thing, and I'm like, well, this makes all the sense. Versus he was saying the same thing for fucking 30 minutes in the class and it wasn't clicking versus this 4-minute video. And then I literally copied the video and like got 100 on the test. He's like, wow, you're really getting this. I'm like,
Wow.
pretty
Wow.
great. Let me see if they still have it. I hope they do.
Isn't that
It
wisecrack?
says they're still lurking.
Yeah,
And
here it is.
Yo, Berg, you got 13 likes on the stream.
Do I? Y'all like this shit?
Here we go. Why you're gonna love this? I'm gonna send it to you.
I've been playing levels. I've been getting me tight. Y'all like this shit?
Like Bird, I don't know if you're on a watch party, but this is like 2 minutes. This is like a really.
Is he that special jump you do with the acorn?
I don't know how to do this shit.
Okay, so I see. If Z is a special jump, then you need a special jump to get over that first platform, but then you gotta grab on the wall and propel yourself off the wall to bounce on the thing to get your jump back.
Berg, when you have a minute, you can play it.
They're asking too much, bro.
I'm hungry.
Do. Fuck am I doing?
Let me go back to this.
Even better. That's just 2 minutes.
This shit don't knock it off. I paused it. Why is it playing? I'm trying to navigate over. Give me a second. They don't let you change your settings anymore. You have to stop it and start it. It's really stupid. Alright, whatever. Let me know if you guys can hear it. Can you hear it?
Yes, sir.
this, my friends. If you were born inside of a box with the thought of a world outside it, a world that is more real, ever enter your mind?
Oh, I hit the wrong.
Considered one of philosophy's greatest writers, Plato asked just this sort of question in his famous allegory of the cave. Imagine a group of people born into a cave, chained by their legs and necks facing the back wall. The only thing they can see are shadows cast by a fire behind them. And since they've never seen the actual objects, they think the shadows are real. But what would happen if one of the prisoners were to be set free? When he turns round and sees the objects, will he know that the shadows are a lesser copy of reality? And when he eventually leaves the cave and sees the sun and nature for the first time, would his mind not be completely blown? But wait a sec. If the objects are more real than the shadows, how do we know there isn't something more real than the objects? The ultimate reality is what Plato calls the realm of the forms. It is eternal, unchangeable. It is the realm of being, of what is. Our world, on the other hand, is the world of becoming, of change and what we perceive, where everything is constantly becoming something else. Just as the shadow of an object is a faded copy of the actual object, the world as we perceive it consists of imperfect copies of the forms. After experiencing a higher truth, what would happen if the prisoner returned to the cave? Plato muses that telling the others of the greater reality would threaten their narrow beliefs. If they could, they might even kill him.
Get this guy out of here.
No, that's happened.
We as humans
That's
ever be
happened
able
with
to
the
lose our
whole the
shackles
sun
of
being the
perception
center of the universe
and
type
truly
shit.
know reality?
No, it's Earth. No, it's the sun. They kill him, burn him. Then they come to find later, shit, that guy was right.
Yep. So that was like a whole week of fucking work for this motherfucker to explain it in like 2 minutes. And that's where I realized
2 minutes
for
48.
me, why am I going through this bullshit and shit that's not relevant and doesn't even make sense? Or am I going to use this short form content that gets to the crux of it and is actually entertaining? And me walking away with a greater understanding from this versus a week-long fucking topic. I don't understand it any less from the 2 minutes, you know? And I don't understand it more from...
People learn differently, and that's why I say I don't have a problem with any form that content takes.
Right.
And I don't get why...
I was just about to... Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was about to say at the beginning of this, D, with that teacher and that quick video, it would seem that while the teacher knew his stuff and you were able to learn, because there are some people who aren't, but I'm not knocking those people, while the teacher is smart and you were able to learn, the teacher was not the correct teacher for you, because there is different ways to teach that are, and those different ways will be more effective for some people and non-effective at all for others. And while that's a thing, there's also other ways that would work for neither group, but those select people too.
Correct. So the great thing about that whole experience, it's twofold. So now I understood, one, how to parse information or get said information and then go on to find a way for me to understand it. And two, for me to understand myself that this is the way how I ascertain information.
You almost had that, Berg. You needed the spin job. spin jump off the wall onto the piranha plant.
So again, like from college, I learned how I like to learn and how I like to gather information and
Yep.
redistribute said information. I ain't get shit else from that philosophy class, but that's okay because I still got something out of it. If anything, it honed my skill in my technical instigate certain information and I guess just make it relevant to me as quickly as possible.
Though there is one thing I don't like about any college ever, at all. And almost all colleges are guilty of this. Textbooks.
Yep.
That's a scam.
That shit.
Again, I didn't have books, so guess where I was.
That shit was been outmoded.
Man, that shit free. Cool.
Like, I don't understand. It's a scheme for the textbook companies to make money because you don't even use
not just the textbooks.
You don't use an eighth of the book.
The colleges will make a lot of money from those textbook sales, and I'll tell you why. The same thing that I said earlier. They wouldn't sell you something, or the college would not sell you these things, would not promote these things if they weren't making money from doing so. Because the college knows this is a scam. Why would I be selling a scam, something that is obviously a scam, to potential learners? That's just an accident waiting to happen. Oh, we're paid lots of money? Go for it.
Exactly. We can't pay these teachers. You're gonna give us some money to pay the teachers? Let's go.
Face it straight.
Oh wow.
You got it.
Didn't think I'd get it. This is probably where we're gonna stop.
Okay. Gives me a chance to get some food. If you're gonna stop, go raid. Wait.
I am
no.
gonna raid. That's immediately what's gonna happen.
Right. You have work tomorrow. Right.
Yes, I'm gonna roll these credits. Alright, y'all, that was a stream. Oh, wait. Why is that showing? That's so weird. That's not supposed to be showing.
I do have someone to raid, but they're not playing Mario Maker.
I'll entertain it. I do need to step off for a second, though. So, I will be right back.
The BRB.
Okay. Why is it doing this? Why is it not showing? Alright, that was throwing me off. I'm like, why is it not showing the names? Alright, so that was a stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. Weather Live on the recap. You've been chilling with the Thunder Pals. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the Thunder Pals YouTube channel for more Super Mario Maker 2 and other things gaming. If you wish to be notified whenever we post go live, smash that bell, smash the social medias, join the Discord, and big up all the names on screen right now, because without them we wouldn't be here. As well as all you other Thunderheads, whether you've been here for minute 1 or minute now.
Ow.
Your continued support is deeply appreciated. Programming note, I'm probably going to take the next 2 days off to work on the podcast stuff. I may do a watch. Actually, I am going to do a watch party for Mandalorian on Wednesday. I may do a watch party tomorrow for Moon Girl, at least the start of Moon Girl, because we need to get on that.
Yes,
Thursday, if the Wizard's available, we'll do Unite. Friday should be well, I've been meaning to get back on the Minecraft wagon. It just hasn't been happening because I've been exhausted and working on other things, so I haven't been able to get to it. But I'd like that to be the day, if anything.
Friday.
Saturday will be what I didn't do this past Saturday. I was supposed to do an inverse medley with Mario Party Superstars and Jackbox, but what we ended up doing, because I didn't do that stream, we did a Mario Kart mirror mode thing, and that shit was actually kind of cool. I'm like, this wasn't what was intended, but it's about to be added. So we're gonna retry the medley this weekend, but with Mario Kart as a part of it. So it'll be Mario Kart mirror mode, Mario Party Superstars, loser is the winner, and for Jackbox, winner picks next game. And obviously the podcast at midnight. Sunday, I don't know what's happening Sunday. That maybe we'll actually do Wild Hearts, because I definitely need to play that game. And there's no event in the way, so.
I'm playing it now.
But that's what I think the week is gonna look like. Who is your raid target, Late?
I DM'd you.
Yes, you did. Why is it 4?
Oh no.
Because I DM'd you 2 different things with 2 messages in each.
Get it right.
All right, so I'm not gonna mention the name.
Why not?
On stream. No, the raid target is different from what was in the message, but Light sent me something, and while it's a little disheartening, I think I know the reason. And it actually stems back to something we talked about in this very stream, letting what you follow define you. And it's just unfortunate. This was someone who we connected with a long time ago when we first started this shit. But then we drifted apart. I'm guessing I know why we drifted apart now. So it's just unfortunate. But yeah, don't let what you believe in define you, because what you could believe in could change overnight. If you played, go ahead.
Give yourself the greatest courtesy to allow yourself to change.
That's fucking deep.
Yeah.
I think the best example of that shit is Final Fantasy X. Your man Waka. Your man was a devout Yevon follower. devout, couldn't change him. Like, you talk shit about Yevon, he ready to fuck you up.
Mm-hmm.
Then he goes on a journey and learns that the thing he devoutly believed in couldn't tell him nothing. He was dead wrong. He couldn't be further from the truth. All the teachings, all of the bravado, all the horse and pony show, all that shit, it was bullshit. And the once the veil was uncovered and he saw what it really was, he had to apologize to some people. He had to hold that because he was ready to kill people for this shit. Mm-hmm. And he realized, like, yo, this is bullshit.
And the rest of the entire game was spent with him trying to come to terms with that bullshit.
Exactly.
His world was shattered.
His world was shattered. I'm not saying the same thing is gonna happen to said person, who we're not gonna mention, but it's something to think about. Is what you're believing in so strongly really worth all that weight? And should you let it define you?
And could you be wrong?
Could you be wrong?
Is it possible that there's more to learn?
There was I know this is gonna be the last tangent, and then we'll go on the raid. There's a character in Bleach named Mayuri Kurotsuchi. He's a scientist, and he was battling another scientist on the bad team, one of their Arankar, Sayo Apropos Grants, I think his name was. Sayo was looking for perfection as a scientist, and your man Mayuri was like, perfection? Are you stupid? Once everything is perfect, there's nothing else to experiment on. I'm not seeking perfection. Are you kidding me?
Have you ever played the game StarCraft 2?
No.
They hit on that same thing. The Zerg scientist who was making not making all the Zerg, but kind of coming up with all the new designs. He was like, evolution is good. We can improve. We can perfect on these, or we can improve on these flaws. Cover the weakness. Make these blades stronger. Make these legs stronger, faster. Make the body sleeker. We can always improve. Perfection, all that stops. All evolution ends. This is now the end. Mm-hmm. Purpose, everything below it has no purpose. I have no purpose. Perfection is bad. Strive to achieve perfection, but perfection itself is bad.
I think he said some shit like that too. I think. Like, we'll strive to achieve it, but we never want to actually achieve it. But yeah. So,
shall we raid?
We shall.
Practice makes better, not practice makes perfect.
Also, D,
What up?
do you want to have a drink with me on Saturday?
Sure.
Not like face to face, but like, yo, I'm gonna hold a toast and I'm gonna grab myself a shot of whiskey or something what was it I said? To move forward with the future and, be a better person. Yeah. Move forward, be better. Do you have a shot with me?
Sure.
Awesome.
I'm talking to him. What's up?
Really?
I don't know. Hours.
Can I run?
I'm probably gonna buy a 40 or something.
Yeah, I'll get it. Yeah. Just I'll get a screwdriver.
Can be apparently blown.
Yeah, exactly. I'll get a screwdriver.
Like, you don't gotta what? Of course I'll drink with you.
Thanks.
I'm all for. See, that's kind of the thing too. Even though I don't look it, I am all about getting. I'm cynic in my heart of hearts. If you haven't noticed, Well, I'm soul type, but I'm mostly Simic. So I'm constantly looking to strive for perfection. So you don't gotta give me a reason. If you're looking for in any aspect, I'm always here. That's all we got. As many as rude and the basic rules is survival of the fittest. Might makes right. Unfortunately, well, the good thing for that, the good and bad thing, might makes right. And the weak don't usually survive. I protect the weak, so that's good for them. I'm a lethal protector.
What's going on, boys and girls?
So even if you can't survive, protect to let you thrive. I didn't mean for that to.
Yeah, you always undersell yourself. You potentially could write better raps than me if you actually sat down with it. I remember for that first Shofu shit, you gave me some shit, and I'm like, damn.
Oh yeah. Well, I'll perform it, but I'm not gonna sit there and write it.
Yeah. No, I get it.
I don't understand that. Like, I don't know, like, guys.
But like, you
I
definitely.
will rap the shit out of it. I will sell it. Shoot, I could cosplay a rapper all day.
No, but I mean, you have the skill set. Even in that little Madverse shit that you did, you was coming with some shit. If you had just an additional minute, it would have been over for these bitches.
That's true.
So we're going to Void Raptor.
And it goes home.
Belly Ray. We've been sitting long enough. And I'm hungry.
Yeah, my bad about that.
Raptor.
I'm trying to get it together over here. Having issues on my end.
Yeah. And that's like the thing too. That's actually the horrors of the soul side that I've come to understand. That the world is basically survival of the fittest. But I'll protect who need protecting from the horrors that exist.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Ichigo. Like he don't like. He said it himself. Like he ends up protecting the world, but he set out to just protect who's around him. Like, like I can't protect everybody. I can protect this mountain.
Yeah.
Everybody that's around me here, I got you.
If you're strong enough to take it, then you're gonna take it.
But
least I could do is make sure that my space is decent.
I'm trying to get this link copied. Computer it's a little better today. I restarted it, and I ran some diagnostics, so it's a little better. Because before it was just straight locking up. It hasn't been really doing that today, but it's still a little slow.
I don't do that.
Oh, and Pleasant isn't here, so I gotta type in the raid command. I'm used to it just being there. But I'm happy Pleasant took a break. He said he was gonna take a break anyway, and I guess he just couldn't keep himself away. But if anyone deserves a break, it's definitely him.
Say when.
Are you in position?
Well, I got my work cut out for me for the next week. Sorry, Sadie, but your project is now on hold.
And what happened?
Pokemon Stadium comes out next week. So I got mad work for promotion, video, and tournament organization. So I gotta seriously think on how I'm gonna do that. As well as how I'm gonna do brackets.
Ask him on the help you.
I'll think about
D,
it.
you ready? I mean, you don't have to, but that would just be like an easy
Wait, what's happening?
out for you.
Lady,
I was asking you, are you in position?
You're not welcome.
And while I was waiting for you to get in position, Light was saying Pokemon Stadium comes out on NSO next week, so everything else is on hold while he figures out how to do a tournament for that.
Oh, okay.
Because if I do it right and I time it right, which will be like next week, the thing will be absolutely massive. So it's like so many good things are lining up, but it's gotta be right around launch. So I gotta do it.
Now, if I am permitted to have a moment's rest...
I'm ready when you guys are.
I'm in position.
I'm extremely curious as to how to get up there.
The lost bomb was bad low.
Oh!
Lost the ball!
Lost the ball!
I'll see you guys next time.
Welcome, Raiders.
See you next time.
Yeah. Thanks for coming in with it.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Especially during the offline shit.
I would say let me get to a safe spot, but this game does not have any safe spots. Close enough. Welcome, Thunder Pals. Welcome, Yo, it's D. Welcome, Iceberg Mike. Welcome, Emon, the Dragon Raid Billionaire.
The Dragon Raid Billionaire?
Wow. That's it.
I mean, you say Emon, right?
Very true. You mark it up.
And how is everyone doing, and what were you playing tonight?
Shame.
Alright, so I'm gonna give your man some mute. I'm gonna give you guys the invisible salute because my camera still don't want to work. Most importantly, you guys have a good one. Thunder Pals out. I couldn't think of a song to sing. Like there's always like a song in my head, but then when it comes to this end screen, I couldn't think enough.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to sing my Starship because we always do that.
Yeah, just mix it up. Find some old soulies, some soul oldies.
My Starship. Turn them off and light a candle. Why is he yelling? Why is he yelling? I'll tell you, he would have said it. It wasn't that time. He made that song. Bitch, turn them off.
Turn it off.
And light a candle. I want to give something to you. It's so sweet. Then they got the stupid chorus in the back. Tell me what you want to do. And tell me what you want to do. This song mad bipolar.
I know, right? God damn it, turn them off.
Bitch, turn them off. And light a candle.
God damn it.
Where the Dragonator guy in the commander man. Bitch, turn them off.
Turn the Dragonator, turn it off.
Don't you don't you see don't you see Fatalis?
Turn it off.
We gotta kill him tonight before he wrecks the town and put it out of sight.
One more time.